The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue the special military operation. In Kharkiv direction, the Sever group of forces inflicted damage on a mechanized brigade and a motorized infantry brigade of the AFU near Kazakia Lopan and Volchansk, Kharkiv region. The AFU lost up to 35 troops, a tank, 5 motor vehicles, 2 artillery guns, and an electronic warfare station. 1 ammunition depot was wiped out. The Zapad group of forces improved the tactical situation and inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of a mechanized brigade, an assault brigade of the AFU, and a territorial defense brigade close to Kopanki, Novoyegorovka, Kharkiv region, and Redkadub, Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy losses amounted to more than 220 troops, 4 U.S.-made M113 armored personnel carriers, 3 motor vehicles, 4 field artillery guns, and 2 electronic warfare stations. 2 ammunition depots were destroyed. Units of the UG group of forces took more advantageous lines and positions. Russian troops hit formations of 4 mechanized brigades, an infantry brigade, an assault brigade, and an unmanned aerial vehicles brigade of the AFU close to Alexandropol, Alexandro-Kalinovo, Verolyubovka, Konstantinovka, Alexeyevo-Druzhkovka, and Krimskoye, Donetsk People's Republic. The AFU losses amounted to more than 225 troops, 2 armored fighting vehicles including a U.S.-made M113 armored personnel carrier, 2 motor vehicles, and a field artillery gun. 2 ammunition depots were destroyed. By Russian Defense Ministry on progress of special military operation. The units of the Tsentr group of forces continued advancing to the depths of enemy defenses. Russian troops hit formations of 2 mechanized brigades, 2 Jaeger brigades, an assault brigade, an unmanned aerial vehicles brigade of the AFU, a marine brigade, and 2 National Guard brigades close to Dmitrov, Novopavlovka, Krasnoarmeysk, Shevchenko, Sribnoy, Udagnoy, Ulyanovka, Myrolyubovka, and Uspanovka, Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy lost more than 475 troops, 5 armored fighting vehicles including a U.S.-made M113 armored personnel carrier, a UK-made Spartan armored personnel carrier, 7 motor vehicles, 2 artillery guns, and an electronic warfare station. The Vostok group of forces engaged an infantry brigade, an assault regiment of the armed forces of Ukraine, and 2 territorial defense brigades close to Otradnoy, Bogodar, Fedorovka, and Konstantinopol, Donetsk People's Republic, during active operations. The enemy losses amounted to more than 180 troops, a tank, 4 armored fighting vehicles, 3 motor vehicles, 4 field artillery guns including 2 Bogdana self-propelled artillery systems. The Dnieper group of forces units inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of a coastal defense brigade of the AFU and 2 territorial defense brigades close to Nikolskoye, Burgunka, Tyazhinka, Kherson Oblast, and Pavlovka, Zaporozhye region. Up to 55 troops, 8 motor vehicles, and 1 electronic warfare station were neutralized. Operational tactical aircraft, unmanned aerial vehicles, missile troops, and artillery crews of the armed forces of the Russian Federation have inflicted damage on military facilities of airfield infrastructure, the unmanned aerial vehicles and storage facilities as well as clusters of AFU manpower and hardware and foreign mercenaries in 158 areas. Russian air defense systems shot down 4 JDAM guided aerial bombs and 2 HIMARS projectiles as well as 147 fixed-wing unmanned aerial vehicles. In total, since the beginning of the special military operation, the AFU losses amounted to 657 aircraft, 283 helicopters, 46,508 unmanned aerial vehicles, 600 anti-aircraft missile systems, 22,144 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,526 MLRS combat vehicles, 22,521 field artillery guns and mortars, 32,745 units of support military vehicles.